Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer retro game review video, and this one is Bomb Jack. Released in 1986 by Elite Systems. Elite used to publish an awful lot of Chris Butler games, but I can't believe for one moment this is a Chris Butler game. So anyway, this was a arcade conversion of the, I think it was Taito originally did this. Or maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. Anyway, let's get a game underway, and here we go. So, the idea of the game is firstly for me to remember the keys that I've selected. And then it's to collect the bombs, ideally in the order that they are flashing, but I very quickly tire of trying to get the bombs in the right order, so I just give up. And if I can get that P, which I spectacularly failed to do, so fuck it, let's just do the level. I can't be bothered to sit there while he does that fucking stupid dance thing. Time that. Now this B, which I picked up there, is a bonus scoring, and it means that you will get twice the points for normal. That thing I picked up allows you obviously to then destroy all the robot creatures on the level. That's the P, the power pill. This is basically the entire game. It's, I guess you could say it's a platform game with old Bomb Jack running around and jumping about, collecting bombs. And yeah, that really is it. So, oh fuck it. Where the actual idea came from, I honestly have no fucking clue. Yeah, okay, it's fucking bollocks. It's well, I guess you could say it's one of these cutesy platformers. It's not exactly overdosing on the cutesy side, which I guess is very much a good thing. You know, it's not as obnoxious as something like, fuck it, I'm really fucking this up, there we go. It's not as obnoxious as, you know, something like the New Zealand story or Rainbow Islands, but then, you know, I think it would be a horrible achievement if anyone managed to, you know, create something that was more nauseating than those two. Right, so we can now get these. Get that last one. And that one there. This is the last level. They do wrap around. The only difference is let's say the bollocks, is the backgrounds. No, and the layout of the bombs, obviously. But yeah, I mean, the gameplay itself is extremely simple. It's just, you know, collect the bombs. So what do I think of it? I think it's fucking stupid. You know, why are these bombs hanging around? It's never explained. Why is this superhero? Well, he looks like he's some sort of superhero, and his ability is to collect bombs. He's not exactly strong, because all he has to do is come into contact with anything that isn't a bomb, and it kills him. So I'll cover the gameplay in a moment. So first of all, right, the graphics. Now, it's a very well-known complaint about the Commodore 64 version of Bomb Jack, but it is accurate. and that is the fact that the sprites are far too fucking big for the playing area. You have a hell of a time trying to get some of the bombs because your character's just too fucking big, and so are all the enemies. Aside from that, the bombs don't, the fuses aren't like fizzing away or whatever, which is what they're supposed to do. Instead, they just flash, which smacks of lazy programming. It also smacks of them, having to admit defeat, that they just could not do the animation such as it would be on the fuse for bollocks, on the fuses for the bombs. I also think that the graphics on the backgrounds are fucking horrible. And I don't just mean they look horrible today compared to how they used to be. I mean they look shit even then. In the arcades, the background graphics were relatively okay. So that's graphics. Now, as far as sound goes, there's no actual in-game sounds for the most part, except when you pick up either the B or the P. Oh, that fucking ice cream van. It's fucking early today. So yeah, the sounds basically consist of I can't fucking get used to the size of these fucking sprites. I keep running into the back of things. Yeah, picking up the pills. I'm gonna finish this fucking sentence if it kills me. And then when you lose a life. Other than that, oh fucking what? That was a complete fuck up, whoever there was one. Other than that, the sounds consist of this horrible version of Magnetic Fields Part 2 by Jean-Michel Jarre. I mean, I am a Jarre fan, and yet I hate it when Commodore 64 musicians rip off his music, especially when they are as bad a rendition as this one is. I mean, like the Magnetic Fields Part 4 rip-off used in Ye Are Kung Fu is bad enough, but this is a whole new league of shit. So, and it's the music in the arcade original was fuck all like this. It didn't play fucking Jean-Michel Jarre. That last. I'm not going to get that last one, so I'll just get the bomb instead. So the music is horrible, graphics are shite, and the gameplay I just think is absolute bollocks. What do these backgrounds have to do with the ridiculously rudimentary platforms? I wasn't even looking then. That just happen to be scattered about here. Why are the bombs, for the most part, floating in mid-air? Why is he fucking doing this in the first place? Why does he even fucking exist? The gameplay is fucking stupid, and one thing it does have in its favour is that even though he can pretty much just go left and right and jump, there is actually quite a bit of additional control to him. I'll see if I can illustrate it. So if he's not here, if I just press jump, he'll jump so high. Now if you push up and jump, he hit the robot that falls down. Let's try doing that again. Alright, so if I then push up and jump, you can make it all the way to the top of the screen. Now, if you pull down when he's landing again, that's regular. Looks like I've got myself stuck. So let's try this yet again. So, a regular jump, he'll jump like that. If you push down on the joystick, he's supposed to come down faster, but to be honest, I couldn't see any difference there. And then when he is falling, if you keep pressing jump, he'll flap his cape, and it slows down his descent, like so. So there is actually, you know, a bit of variety in actually controlling the fat cunt, but it is ultimately wasted because most of those you don't really use. So what do I rate it? Well, I really don't rate it very much at all. I'll rate it 2, because I guess it can be enjoyable if you're desperate for a game. I did actually have this back in the day. This is one of those games where I am absolutely fucked if I can remember why I bought it. And I remember I got it in a sale. It was 10 quid when it came out. I think I got it for about 3. But even then, it's not like I never liked the arcade version. And it pains me to say, but this is one of those games where the Spectrum version was better. I'm always loath to say that a Spectrum version of a game was better than the Commodore 64 version, but in this case the Spectrum version was miles better. I mean, there aren't a huge number of games where the Spectrum version is better than the Commodore 64, but this is absolutely one. This is probably the best example. A couple more examples would be Cobra and Enduro Racer, but of course those two games are shit anyway, rather like this one. So the fact that the Spectrum version is better doesn't really mean a great deal. It's just more a case of the Spectrum version is less shit than the Commodore 64 one. So there you go, that's Bomb Jack, a really shitty conversion of a instantly forgettable arcade game. So that brings this video to an end after it gets a monumental 2 out of 10, and we'll see you at the next one.